Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to the Silksong front seat stream. Today, we are going to be tackling some of the missing completed percentages and or missing content that I didn't find during my blind playthrough of Silksong. We have a very curated list and a very curated set of hints that should guide me to some of that information. So this is still, in some ways, a blind playthrough. Thank you to our volunteers, Gmo, Halberod, and Keep It Cassie, as well as our moderator, Tony, who have all been very, very helpful in keeping, in coming up with the content that we're going to see today, as well as Retsum. I know that too. I know Retsum did some stuff. Thank you guys very much. Welcome. Where are we going to start? I don't know. Here's what I know. As a part of the group DM that was like helping to organize things, by the way, VIPs, if you have a hint or something for me to get working on, feel free to type it in the Discord DM. I have it open on my right-hand screen. Wherever you think I need to start. Here's what I know. As part of that DM, I was reading the messages, and it was like, yeah, we'll focus on the stuff that you missed, like mask shard, and I was like, oh, cool. I know that I'm missing a mask shard. Some tools. Oh, cool. I know that I'm missing some tools. Bosses. Wait, what? Wait, bosses? Wait, what? That's why I went, huh? You missed 2 bosses. Hypothetical bosses? I missed 2 bosses, apparently. Gmo says, go for it if you want to guide. I love it. If you can, Gmo, keep it in the Discord DM. That's probably more helpful for me, unless it doesn't work for you, in which case, whatever you think. Will this stream eventually be available on YouTube? Yes, it will. I'm going to take these recordings and add them as episodes on our Silksong playthrough. So yeah, anything that happens on this stream will be an episode on YouTube. Good question. All right. Let's freaking do it. I'm going to load in, and I'm going to see where Gmo wants to guide me. You also missed the whole DLC. That's true. Gmo says return home first. Okay. I can do that. Do the little bell babies... Do the little bell babies not work down here? That's a rhetorical question. These are still rhetorical questions. No, the bell babies can't get to me. The little turds can't get to me. That's all right. I can go for a swim in some inky blackness. Will they work here? This is solid ground. Nope. You want to send the babies to the abyss? Are they here to help me or are they not? You know? Like, are they committed to their job or not? If they were committed to their job, they'd, you know. So I have to go all the way over to the bell, I think, to get out of here, most likely. The thing is, we don't have the lava because that all got closed. So it's probably just... Oh, boy. I forgot about you. It's probably just to the... all the way to the right here. Oops. Ryan supports child labor. Why did I just jump like that? Why did I just jump like that? Okay. We're getting warmed up. We're getting nice and warmed up. Okay, let's just try it one more time. My assumption is that they won't come into the abyss at all. That's what it looks like. Which is fair. Hey, can you pull me back up?
That's fine.
I need to return above. Ready the bell for me. Aye, miss. Sit on the bench and let's get you hauled up. Get me out of here. What was your favorite act overall, do you think, Ryan? It's really hard not to pick Act 3, but I think I wouldn't pick Act 3. In terms of my favorite act... It's really hard not to pick Act 3. But, unfortunately, so much of Act 3 is grief for me. I mean, Bone Bottom is destroyed. So much of the world as you know it is cloaked in void. And not in a way that makes you feel good, in a way that makes you feel responsible instead. So, Act 3 is a masterpiece, I think. The same way that a lot of this game is a masterpiece. But I don't know that it's my favorite. I'd probably say Act 2. But I don't know exactly. All right, Gmo, I'm whatever you need me to do. Bell home. Okay, sweet. You meant home. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Return home, as in home. Open the Materium at your desk is the next piece of advice that I got. So just a reminder, I'm getting specific hints from a team of people who worked really hard to craft hints that might lead me to content and allow me to still have some aspect of discovery. So if you're confused about what we're doing, I'm looking over at my other screen to get front seat help. I'm just kidding. Happy Chipmunk, thanks for the sub. Get some money real quick. Yeah. The Materium at your desk. The conjoined heart is there now. It is a memento. Okay, amazing. I think it said that in my inventory earlier. Enlivened heart of the Green Prince. Its beat is sharp and clear. We are missing 4 mementos. And I believe Materium is
this motherfucker.
There. Okay. I believe the plan is to get all 4 of those mementos eventually. Although it may take some time. Cams, thank you for the gifted sub to Lilenka. I'm told to scroll to the relics. Okay. We have relics. The arcane egg. 1000%.
Liland death.
Can I get an exclamation cost in the chat? Limey Ann, thank you so much for the 10 months subscribe. Can I get exclamation cost in the chat? An artifact almost impossibly old, marked inside with many fine etchings. Most are indecipherable. No will, no self. Shade. Ugh. Is that what I was meant to see? I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion that's what I was meant to see. That's pretty cool. Gmo says yes. Ah, what a journey we've been on between these 2 games. What a journey. We can only hope and pray that Silksong 2 will become, or sorry, Silksong DLC will become Silksong 2 / Hallownest 3. Over 4 years ago now, you started the first game. At first, I thought you were saying, over 4 years ago, you started Silksong. And I was like, yeah, that seems about right. Wait. All right, it's time for a couple Easter eggs we have here. Gmo says, equip cog flies and launch 2. That doesn't count as a bench, I guess. Launch 2. Hog flies. Launch 2. Is that a thing I'm not familiar with? Launch. Go back and sit on the bed and stay there. Wait, hold up. I'm confused. Launch 2. Ah, I understand. Launch 2 of them. Okay, I understand. Launch 2 of them, go back and sit on your bed and stay there for a while. Okay. Okay, if you launch them... Oh, they're napping and I'm napping. We're taking a little snoozle. Wait, that's really cute. That's very cute. If I get up, they wakies. Sometimes they'll perch above you as well. Look at your map too while on the bed. Get your map while on the bed. The quick map. There's a reading map animation. Do you see the little map? Aw. Hornet's just like me. What I really want most in life is to be able to lie horizontal and look at something cool on my bed. That's really funny. Yeah, if you do it quickly, it looks like she's fanning her face. Amazing. Amazing. What's next? My little guys. Can you sit up here and then I'll rest? Perch. Perch. Yep. Gmo says, okay, let's go visit Eva. Eva is the weave nest. Atla. Can I evolve another crest? Hold up, this is interesting. Go visit Eva? Okay. Okay. Horizontal reading is better than vertical reading. This is the type of hard-hitting Easter eggs we've been waiting for. Gmo says, personal favor, please equip Injector Band and Multi-Binder. Now, hold on here. Are you abusing your power? Gmo says, personal favor, equip Injector Band and Multi-Binder. Are you abusing your power as VIP to get me to wear the crest that you want me to? Gmo says, yes, in all caps. I'm not going to do it. No way. What do I have on currently? Reserve bind and multi-binder. I'll take cogflies off. I'm not going to do it. You're not in charge here. Who do you think you are? All right, I think we want to go... It's just quick right once you go down. Quick right. You son of a... Gmo says, you son of a... I think there is a bench. We should go here. I am going to take cogflies off because if I have to wear cogflies for more than a minute at a time, I get upset. It causes a headache.
This motherfucker.
Kidding. Go ahead and chuck on Sting Shard. I love you. Sting Shard, my beloved. Faint Like a Crook, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's really kind of you guys. Thanks for the gifted sub today. For real, Injector Band never came off once I put it on in my game. Really? It's just the speed of binding. No, it can't be that good. It can't be that good. It's just the speed of binding. Like, walk me through how speed of binding is going to help you defeat Lace number 3. Bro is rage baiting? I'm absolutely not. You can basically heal for free during Lace 3. And the limit is mostly how much silk you have, not... Like, the limiting factor is not how quickly you can heal. Low effort rage bait. If I was rage baiting, I'd tell you. I can absolutely understand in some fights being able to multi-bind, which I love, to be very clear, and do it very quickly would be really nice. But I think the Lace problem is mostly how much silk you have. And so I think Weave Light maybe, Polyp Pouch Druid's Eye definitely, and then Reserve Bind are the things that give you more heals overall. All right, we need to revisit Eva. The last time we were here was a while back. This is the person who gave me an upgraded crest once already. Twice already, probably. Probably twice already, I think. I think it's to the right over here. Gmos, just try it and you'll see. Why are you making me change my crest, by the way, right now? Hold up. Why do you want me to change my crest right now, specifically? Gmo? What am I going to find inside of this cave, Gmo? Or sorry, not crest, but tools. Lady? So you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence. Pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. Chat, front seat question. Have I visited Eva in Act 3, yes or no? I think the answer is yes. No, not at all? No fucking way. No way. Why did I not do that? Oh, shit. That feels like a mistake. That feels like one of the obvious... Here's why that feels like a mistake on my part. In Act 3, you need to check in with the different players. The different, like, major characters. Characters is not even the word that I want because that suggests individuals. The major forces. On the one hand, for forces, you have Grandmother Silk, Lace, the Void, the Abyss, etc. On the other hand, you have Snail Shamans. On the other hand, you have the Chakra and Second Sentinels and Bellholm of it all. The people who are rooting for a Pharloom who keeps existing. The people who are at the center of its downfall. The Snail Shamans who might be your way out. Eva is this extra party. This, in some ways larger, in some ways removed from party. But she's a completely other party. Your brain forgot? I totally should have come here. Absolutely. Okay, lady, this is great. I'm so excited. Lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I am sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch, and was near achieving that goal. But the situation has become complicated. Now, all of Pharloom threatens to fall. How do I think Eva will respond to this? This is an interesting question. Eva is of the Weavers, but is not a native Weaver. I don't believe that Eva and Grandmother Silk are aligned necessarily, but I don't really know what it is that Eva wants that isn't also wanted by the Weavers as a... It's a very like Bene Gesserit type of situation. Like a very long and complicated plan is sort of how I would think of it. As Eva is like aligned with the Weavers. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain.
Has been?
Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. But the problem is I'm sitting here being like, this is going to be a boss fight. I know it. I know this is going to be a boss fight. I can tell. If this is going to be a boss fight, then how are we going to get so at odds that it'll end in a fight? Then allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. What do you mean? Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. There's a couple interesting things happening here. One, Eva has absolutely been a source of a resource for me, is what I should say, because of the like crest evolutions. The other thing that's really interesting is lady is one of the funniest words in English, because it is simultaneously a mark of respect and often a mark of disrespect. if you track it across time. And so having this word used here is, I'm sure she's using it respectfully, but it almost sounds disrespectful. It sounds like I'm being catcalled in the street a little bit. Okay. As my last act, permit me to ask a final selfish request. Your talents have provided a great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire of me? Oh, brother, only to have my own soul, my own memories, bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. You are so right that I have done that. But I have done that after I defeated them each in combat, which means that I probably need to defeat you in combat. To bind. Ah. I would not define as a crest within you. I would not define as a crest within you. I don't know that I like that language. I don't know how to feel about that. I would not define as a crest within you. But my small strength may still grant a final boon. When you say define, do you mean like to have definition? To become definition? You ask to be subsumed. No, your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, and still I seek it gladly. To be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. This is very sci-fi, which is really funny in our... It's not out of place in our religious Pharloom, but it is very sci-fi. It's a familiar sci-fi theme. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Yeah, let's do it. By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. It's a great way to phrase that. Gladly I accept your union, Eva. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Did we just bind? But I thought it would be a boss battle. Found Eva's art. The Silksong. I love how it looked like a crest for a second, despite the fact that they said that it wouldn't be. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. Oh my god, I have not looked at Steam to see how many Steam achievements I'm missing, but that was a Steam achievement. That's great. I love that for me. How do I feel about that for Eva? I don't know. Let's try down. Let's try the ancient song, because no one's more ancient than Eva. The Elegy of the Deep, I think is what it's called. Nothing. That's missing percent number 1. Oh shit, that's one of the missing percentages? Oh yeah, because we didn't get a percentage from beating the game like I thought we might. So I think from there, that's probably mask shard, 3 tools, and that puts us at 100. Nice. That's missing percent number 1, Gmo says. Go visit our friend, the Moss Druid. Okay. Please let me kill the Moss Druid. I would be so happy right now. I swear to God. I don't actually hate the Moss Druid. I just... They are a little annoying. They are, like... Anyways, I gotta remember exactly where I'm going for Moss Druid, though. We'll figure it out. Ryan wants to fuck something up. I just destroyed a being so ancient that They have memories that way pre-exist me. So I really have already destroyed something, that's for sure. I swear it's not just a hunger to watch things die. I don't remember where Moss Druid is, I'll be so honest with you. Is Moss Druid in... Is Moss Druid, like, pretty close to yellow? Front seat question. Thank you, chat. All right. I think we can actually just go down to then go up. Yeah. God, I am so happy to be here right now. Thank you all for being here today. Kind of nailed that shit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience for the last 11 months as I played this game. Thanks for caring enough about this playthrough to be patient and help usher me across the finish line. And God, we're so strong. I think it's higher, but I think it's just up here, right? Hi, Minty Cuppa. Long journey, but so worth it. It's been a long journey. It's been a long-ass journey. That's true. That's true. Where are you exactly? Probably here. But it could be down or here. Ouch. That was well played, Ryan. Yes, towards the right bench. Hey, I have a front seat question. What is the percentage? I may ask some questions as we go, and forgive me if it's on our list of things to cover eventually. What percentage of the time does magnetite dice save your ass? Front seat question. The block chance resets to 0 every time the tool prevents damage, increases by 2% with each hit taken up to a maximum of 10%. That's an interesting mechanic. You're more likely to get it if you haven't had it recently, but it has a maximum amount of 10%, so it's not happening. It's not inevitable that it will eventually happen. Cool. Retsum was on that shit, by the way. That makes sense. Is the general vibe of magnetite dice that it is absolutely worth it or sometimes worth it? Because I think it's worth it either way. Front seat question. What's your general vibe? What's your vibe? What I was about to say is my general assumption is that it is one of the best, if not the best, yellow tool. It's like I said, like I literally said when I discovered that it can block stuff. Nothing else. Nothing else makes sense. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. It leads the really crappy yellow contingent of things. Yeah. Compass? I mean, I'm never taking Compass off, to be clear. Compass is a must-have. I'm never taking it off. But you said dice are worthless at least 5 times during this playthrough? Great. Is it time? Our lands shake their sorrow for the new beat, yes? Demanding for a new rhythm.
We were all so mad that
Vier?
you didn't use it, an ACT-1 tool, until the very, very end.
These quakes you feel, they are not your land's sadness. They are its collapse, one bound to happen if their source cannot be quelled. They are not your land's sadness. They are its collapse. They could be both, right? That's funny. What? No, no, no. The beat. It is the beat our land wishes. Calls for it, needs one new. You carry a sweet, precious smell with you, a fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? Yeah, sure. The precious fruit, fragrant and round, so round for you who finds berries, a nice reward of rosaries. Okay, I have one more for you. Will you trade it for rosaries? I will. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oops. Precious fruit, such fruit, perfectly ripe, perfectly fragrant. Take what you've earned. Bring more mossberries here. We'll trade precious rosaries. I don't have any more. Can I play the ancient song for you? How old are you, Moss Druid? I know that's a rude question to ask. The world's rhythms, beat, beat, beat. In coral and shell. In branches and fields. Beating, beating. And why not here? Beat, beat, beat. Gmo says, you have one or two missing berries. If you want to look for them, we can. This will upgrade your tool. Oh. It will upgrade my Druid's Eye? Gmo? What a beautiful voice. What a beautiful voice. Interesting. I didn't have them all. Yeah, let's do it. Let's look for them. Can I say one thing about the voice actor? I don't know. I think that's a good question for the VIPs. They have curated a whole thing. Maybe we'll cover it later. I'm not sure. You've been rocking just the basic version of this thing the entire time. There's our Silk climbing. The Eva effect, by the way. I don't want to stomp on their work or whatever. Ryan, what is the most smatchable or smackable character in Silksong? I think if you're saying anything other than Hornet, you're off your rocker. For smashable. For smackable, who's the most smackable character in Silksong? Probably Grendel. Probably, I feel like Grendel deserves a couple smacks. Gmo says, there's a fly above Bone Bottom and one above the Bone Grave. Check those two areas first. Okay. Those are both pretty easy to access from here. So let's do it. I love Grendel. Lay off my boy Grendel. I love Grendel as a character, but if you don't think he probably needs a smack or two upside the head, I don't know that we can be friends. Okay, here's above Bone Grave. I'm surprised Ryan didn't mention his boyfriend for Smashable. Oh, that didn't work. There's a fly above Bone Bottom. I don't see that one, so go to Bone Grave. Okay, cool. Grindel's on that rosary grind set. Wait, what's happening on screen right now? The literal smacks? Oh my god, the literal smacks. Wait. What's the name of the second person getting smacked? Second from the left. Because I forget. But absolutely. There are definitely at least 4 very smackable characters. I mean, I would say 3. I think New is probably... That's Yarnaby. That's right. I think New might be let off the hook here because I don't know how to phrase this. Oh. Okay, of the 4 that were up there, New, Yarnaby, Grindel, and like what is it? Like Mushka? I don't know. I can find it on my, the terrible flea. The terrible flea. It might be Mushka, it might not be. Krat, thank you, Krat. I think Krat knows better. I think Grindel knows better. I think Yarnaby knows better. New is in a world of very, very different types of bugs. In a like wildly different world of people. I still feel like New might be the most alien of all of them. Does that make sense? I feel like New might be the most alien character in this game. Other than maybe Mr. Mushroom, who is like a Gandalf of, of this realm. Okay, we are above Bonegrave. I killed a winged life seed. Grindel wasn't going in for a kiss, right? You don't have to smack someone just because they're trying to kiss you. I maintain that Grindel should know better. Trying to steal from Hornet? You should know better. All right, Gmo, if you have any advice for me here, I don't know. Climb those steps from the left, the ones that lead towards the above area. I think we've done that somewhat recently. I will do it, though. I guess my assumption was that I had found this one. Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking. I think he got this one. Gmo's showing me the one to the right of Bone Bottom right now. So am I correct in thinking we do not have one here at Bone Grave? We're soaring. We're flying. Gmo is showing me that there's one like right there-ish. Potentially. Correct, there's 7 total. Okay. And this is not the one we were just looking at above Bone Grave or Bone Bottom. This is a different one. You've turned in 5 at minimum. What's up, nerds? All right, let's go check this one. Wait, did they just zoom off? Wait, what just happened? Wait. Did you guys see that, by the way? Did they just Mr. Mushroom their way out of here? Because I ran up to the Mr. Mushroom thing? What happened there? I landed here and they Mr. Mushroomed. Did they just get Mr. Mushroom powers? I have to see if I can recreate that. Will they show up again or are they gone forever? They're gone forever. I think I need to go this way real quick. I Bench somewhere else and come back and they'll be there? Okay. That was so weird. So apparently there's one in this room. Aha! We found one. Beautiful. So I should probably go turn this in, right? And it might be the one that we need. Okay, perfect. By the way, VIPs, if you have some of the, like, I know that one of the things we talked about was maybe giving some, like, random facts or Easter eggs or references, like some information. I would say feel free. Anytime I'm traveling, feel free to put it in Twitch chat. Just so we can make the most of our time. I went too far. Oops. Gotta go up here. That bug moves there during Act 3. Oh. To the bench, then to the right. Let's see if this is the one. You carry a sweet, precious smell. Will you trade it for rosaries? I love rosaries. Okay. Perhaps now we have enough. Let's go. Enough. For our work often begins, but never ends. This is a big upgrade for me because this is a tool that I use a lot. Oh. The smell again. Stronger now. But still young yet. Listen to your sisters, little one, and grow. Oh, grow. Do they hurt you also? The visions? The stink? Nasty, horrible fruits. The pain. Enough berries. We need no more. For you, though, my one and only friend, my beloved, a reward. Your amulet. Let me transfuse. Your amulet's tears will flow stronger still. Himo says that this upgrades when you take 2 hits, you get 2 silk instead of 1. Oh, interesting. Druid's eyes. Plural. Powerful amulet of protection formed from many moss berries. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. And everybody knows I freaking love taking damage. So that's huge for me. That's really huge for me. Really big for me. Let's go. And that is probably... No. That's not a percentage. It just is an upgraded tool. Duh. Time for percentage number 2. Go for it, Gmo. Okay. Go visit the room above Mottled Scar in Hunter's March. Oh my god, is this how you access the freaking... It's one of those two. I think it's probably the top one. Is this how you access the freaking Hunter's Mottled Scar stuff? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad. I literally went all the way up there to look for him at one point because he dies. And then I was like, but if he dies, then how am I supposed to buy your stuff? How am I supposed to engage in commerce with you? This has to be how you get the stuff from... Okay, what Bellbeast station do I want? Probably not Deep Docks. Probably Pilgrim's Rest, go up, then across. But the Pilgrim's Rest one is Farfields. When he dies, he leaves the Fractured Mask there. But the Curve Claw is in the room above. So Curve Claw is the item on my list that cost 140 rosaries. However, I never had a chance to buy it because Mottled Scar went ahead and died. I guess that is cheaper for me in the long run because I don't have to pay for it. So selfish of him. Ah! Get away from me. Oh my god, I can do this. There we go. All right, so from here, hardcore left. Okay. He died for your wallet. He died for your sins. VIPs, any random facts or anything while I run over there? Any interesting info? Are we watching any lore or Mossbag videos today? That's a great question. We are not going to watch any Mossbag or lore videos today, I think, unless they have it planned. But the reason is I decided I didn't want to. I think here's my take, okay? Here's my hot take. I'm going to play the DLC when it comes out. My assumption, although I don't know that this is true for sure because I don't know that it's possible to know this for sure, is that the Mossbag video, or the lore of the game, I should say, will become updated in a way by the DLC. Like we will have more to learn afterwards. I at least think it's very possible. So, rather than do a deep dive on the lore right now, I think I would rather do that as the exact last thing that I do. Okay, so you're here. Oh, okay. Joke's on you guys. I have an upgraded Druid's Eye. So try and damage me. Try. I'm a pogoing monster. There was never any hope for you. They still make you fight for it. This is the room. I'm pretty sure this is the room that had the bad guy in it, right, chat? The guy that I died to as many times as Scarsinger Carmelita? Front seat question. This room is burned into my memory. Burned into my memory. Absolutely. Curve Claw. We finally got it. Gmo says, did you know that the most deaths you had in this playthrough was to spikes? Great. I didn't know that, but it makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, my assumption is that the DLC will potentially in some way affect the lore, and I think I would rather go in with my current flawed, limited understanding rather than top off my understanding and then play the DLC and then have to top it off again. I think I'd rather just experience it organically for now. Let's read what the Curve Claw does, and then we will get to the next thing. Oh my god, Gmo says now it's time for your favorite mystery room. Is it time for freaking ring room? It's gotta be time for ring room. Wallpaper room, circle room. All the rooms. Equip Curve Claw, go to the... Oh. Equip Curve Claw, go to the room. Curve Claw is an arched, sharp bone used by hunters to take down flying prey. Oh, you mean prey that is flying as if it is hung from the ceiling on ropes? Very interesting. I forgot to attach it. Very interesting. That makes a lot of sense. God dang it. That makes a lot of sense. They want you to practice using it. Checks out. Ryan, you were so close to getting the Curve Claw when you were in this room. Did I check it out directly after going to see Mottled Scar's dead body? I was so close to this missing percentage. I went to this room. Sorry, this room. Where I knew he was. And I found nothing. I was one room away. I'm at 97% right now because I have the tool. Dang it. I even still had it marked on my map. It's one of the, like, remaining questions I have in this game. It has the whole Mottled Scar design. It has the like, hunter ant design. The same vibe. So, The logical gap is there. I just didn't quite make the connection. Ah. One caveat to watching lore videos later is that right now the memory of playing through the game is still more fresh. So I guess it also depends on when the DLC releases. Yeah, don't worry. I thought about that. I'll play the DLC when it happens and go from there. It's true. My memory is slow, or is more fresh right now. But I think the things I'm most interested in doing are completing this game and understanding what I might have missed in this game more than anything. Okay, that hit one. Okay. I think we need to hit all 4 with 1, which is probably like right here. Probably like right here. Probably like right here. Probably like right here. Hi. How's it going? Hello. Give Curve Claw? Guys, I just got it. What do you freaking mean? I just got the Curve Claw. I'll give it to you. Sure. Are you going to give it back to me in an improved... Where the fuck did you just go? Minus 1%? That's... No, you're right. It is minus 1%. What? I was like there. I was about to say, that's funny. There's no way that would happen. But it literally happened. I was joking. Yeah, I thought you were too. Oh, Gmo says go sit at the bench and come back. Okay. This is fine. We can solve this. The bench that's down. Yeah. We can solve this. I might... Hopefully, we just learned that a certain thing could be upgraded. So hopefully, it'll be upgraded. Hopefully, it'll just be upgraded. Oh, baby. Let's freaking go. Curve Sickle. A radial sharp bone used by skilled hunters to take down dangerous prey. Well, I can't equip it right now. But I would love to, because... If I come back, is there another... VIPs, if I come back, is there another test? After resting on bench and attaching it? Probably not. They already pulled the prank on me. But now I kind of want to see if there's another test. God, it's so fast. I don't think so. Okay. Hell yeah. All right, what's next? Nothing there. Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. Time for a side quest, Gmo says. Go to Far East Weavenest Syndrome. Okay. Pexy says, out of curiosity, is there a desire to tell Ryan which of these things can only be found in Act 3, and does he want to know? I think I'll ask if I'm curious. That's a good question. Mottled Scar dies at the end of Act 2, right? No, it's earlier than that. Okay, front seat question. When does Mottled Scar die? End of Act 1? Or end of Act 2? God, it's been so long. Ryan, do you want direct instructions or hints for some things? Whatever keeps us moving, I would say. I'm cool with hints, though. I don't know. Whatever you think. Farrah says, Ryan, will you play the DLC right as it releases or whenever time slots between other active games open up again? My assumption is that I will play it right when it releases if they are on time with the launch of the game. If the game launches in 2026, I'm trying to build into the rest of the year some flexibility so that I can play the DLC. I don't view this game as done because apparently there's more content coming in the next 3 to 4 months. So, okay, time to figure out exactly where Syndril is. Is it that one at the bottom or is it this one? Frontsy question, which one is Weavenest Syndril, chat? Is it Biowater or is it the one at the south? Biowater or Farfields? It's the Farfields one. Okay, so it's right here. Cool. He doesn't die right at the start of Act 2. He dies after defeating Cogwork Dancers or... Sorry, hold up. Mottled Scar dies after defeating Cogwork Dancers or awakening First Shrine or obtaining Clawline. Interesting. So there's a whole lot of weird potential triggers for him dying. Why would they be taking me to Weavenest Syndril? Talking to Eva makes sense. Going to this Weavenest does not make a lot of sense to me, but like I can't think of what I would have missed over here. Let's find out. Let's find out. Maybe this is a good hints opportunity. Is this the one that I'm thinking of, or is this not the one I'm thinking of? I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, the speed. This is Silk Speed Anklets. They give you the bench to use it. There's an extra part to this puzzle. Can you figure it out? I could sure try. What am I doing? I would never take it off of that one. I would take it off of this one. It's fine. Whatever. It's some extra silk. It uses silk to do this. Does it make all the lights light up? It's ascending and descending in terms of notes. Does it cross it without making any lights happen? Dang it. I was close. Okay, there's the lights. They light up, what, 6 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is there a... Okay, my brain is doing a lot of things at once. Is there a secret area here? I don't think so. We're going to kill those guys just for funsies and break the lights just for funsies. Then we have... You can certainly run across all of it and light all of it up. That's fun. But then we have, can you do it without lighting any of it up? Fuck. You probably just don't want to land. You probably could just do it way slower if you just don't land on any of the things. Just don't land on the pressure plates. I have no idea. Can you think of a way to light up more lights? Okay, that's an interesting question. I have reserve binder. I have reserve bind on. I have my music does not do anything. I have one more hit in the group DM if needed. Okay. Is the hint the GIF or GIF of Lightning McQueen that you sent me? Oh, could it be? Oh, Flea Brew. I bet it's Flea Brew. Shit. Wrong button. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, dang. This is where, when you don't experiment, you don't fully experience the game. I don't know that I used Flea Brew more than once. And so the knowledge that it would boost movement and attacks was real deep in there and not front of mind. Some of these like weird mechanics, not weird, but rare mechanics, like your ability to burn or poison or electrocute or, these are not things that are top of mind for me. Okay. We have an extra area to Weaveness Syndrome. I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that. What is this? A rune harp. Okay, so an old relic. Okay. A rune depicting paths away from Pharloom. Exit paths? Let's just play around, try some things. Paths away from Pharloom. Look at this silk spool in the background. Okay. Ooh, paths away. I love how satisfying a noise they make when you crunch them. So we got a relic. We got a little bit of lore here. Which is that someone at some point in the Weaver lineage or program cared about paths into or out of, more likely out of, based on this wording, Pharloom. That's interesting. I tried Flea Brew for the race. Oh, shit. I could have used Flea Brew for the race against Sprint Master, my boyfriend. Why did I never think of that? I tried it for the race and the game didn't let me cheat. Oh, so you can't use that against Sprint Master Swift. Is that true? Go visit New when you're ready. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Gmo. Is that true that you are not allowed to use Flea Brew versus Sprint Master Swift? Can't use Silk Speed or... Wait, did I try Silk Speed? Interesting. I just assumed I had Silk Speed on the entire time. But I guess not. Get the rest of our silk. Strict anti-doping rules. Good for them. USADA, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, has jurisdiction even inside of Silksong. I love that. Speed could be good for travel. Nah. I've evolved from my need for silk speed anklets. I want weighted belt. All right, we're visiting New, who is in Greymore in the one place. He still hasn't put on injector band. You're right about that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so happy you noticed. Weighted belt pretending to be Goku. Wait, that is an excellent reference. Wait, you just dragged something out of the deep, deep memory of my brain. In Dragon Ball Z, they are always obsessed with wearing heavy clothes to make them stronger, aren't they? Like the idea of like hiking in ankle weights or something. You just dragged that deep out of my memory. Ah! I stand with you that healing is never about finding the time to heal. It's more about resource management. Now, hold up. Speak for yourself. I think that most of the time healing is not about finding the time to heal. I think it's about finding the window. I do think there's probably some bosses where the actual time that it takes to heal affects whether or not you get the heal off. But I'll tell you what wasn't that way. Lace, that's for sure. All right, let's go see New and see what we have to say. Come to rest here, Miss Grownup? Then let New see our journal, for she is eager to see our cuts. Ooh, but the scroll is so heavy with beautiful beasts. Could it be that the works is almost complete? Miss Grownup, you must keep your prayings up. No time for rest. Okay. My journal's not that close to complete. There's 6 missing things. There's lots of missing completed things. High up above the caverns of all crust, New has been told of a hole filled with writhing things, all zipping and zapping. I felt my stomach do a flip when New started talking about a hole filled with writhing things. I don't like the sound of that at all. Above the caverns of all crust, filled with writhing things, all zipping and zapping. But so sad, New cannot herself see it. The lands quake and rattle. The savage threads stretch. The dangers are too much. It must be you, Miss Grownup. Older, stiffer. A shell less precious. Seek the cave and the things within. How else will the journal be complete? Chat, front seat question. Does New tell you where the things you're missing on your hunter's journal are? Yes or no? Shit. That's amazing. That makes so much sense immediately. Damn, that's good. Some things. Gmo, I take it I'm meant to be headed towards this hole of writhing things. Above the... He said, what that?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ulamu. No, no.
Am I headed to the cradle, Gmo? Front seat question for Gmo. Am I headed to the cradle? Or like to the surface? One of the two? No? When I read that line, I did not think, ah, yes, I know exactly where I'm headed. Where are the caverns of Crust? Crust King Khan? So I'm headed into Sands of Karak, Jimo? Is that correct? Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I guess crust is the key word there, huh? Okay. We can do that. Oh shit, let me take this flea brew off. I do not want this here. Okay. Chat, how you feeling? How you doing so far? I don't think I can bell beast from there. Vibe check. How's everybody doing? Feeling good? Feeling groovy? Giddy? Happy to be here? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the support throughout this playthrough. I think we don't want Karak. We want the one directly below that. We want Blasted Steps, and then we go up, probably. Hey, Gmo, do you have the availability for... Can you... Gmo, would you be able, or one of the VIPs, would you guys be able to tell me exactly what New said? I should have taken a photo of it. They mentioned Caverns of Crust. Then they mentioned something else. Or like they said like a direction. I didn't write it down. That's okay. Chat, do you have the information? Does anyone have the information about exactly what New said? Front seat question, if you do. I can find it. If not, no pressure. I could just go looking. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm walking in that delicate balance where I don't really want to just like... I want to keep the stream moving because I know that we have a ton of stuff to get through. Tony was like, Ryan, we have so much shit to get through. And on the other hand, I don't want to just be told where stuff is. I want to still get to discover some stuff or get to engage with the game. But I want to keep it moving. Cassie figured it out. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand, New has seen it. Wait, that's not the same. That's not the same thing. I think Cassie sent me something different. Okay. High. Thank you, though, Cassie. No worries. High up above the caverns of all crust. Okay, so it was above. New has been told of a hole filled with writhing things. The caverns all of crust. All zipping and zapping. See, the problem with zipping and zapping is that it makes me think of... this. The Volt Vessels. Thank you, chat. The lands quake and rattle. So sad New cannot see it herself. The lands quake and rattle. Okay, I think we just go here and go up, generally. But we'll figure it out as we go. Chat, front seat question because my memory is very bad. What area of the map did I discover Volt Vessels inside of? Volt Vessels. What area of the map, front seat question, did I discover those from? The Memoriam. That's right. So I really highly doubt that's what's being referenced. Theoretically, this would be a thing that I could have found at any point in time. Do a little bit of this. We do a little bit of this. Fuck. We do a little bit of taking damage to spikes. It's right there. You can see the glow a little bit. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Oh, brother. All right, let's quickly take a look at what we're missing on this on our Hunter's Journal. 2 right here, which are pretty close to Crust King Khan. So I'm guessing there's 2 guys right there. 1 here. We're missing 6 total. 2 here, which look like crawl areas or Sinner's Road areas. The Volt's Nest. Okay, the map does not say that it is a new area, and it's not a very big area, like physical area. Oh, brother. Volt's Nest. That's the same word as Volt Vessels. Ah! Which does make me feel like... Oh my god, this is fucking terrible. This is so terrifying. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm trying my best. I think Tony's in his meeting. Oh, boy. You're fine? I'm not fine. I'm not fine at all. I'm not fine. I'm late. How much did I miss of the stream? We've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. So when this makes it to YouTube, that's how much you're going to want to watch. The first hour and 15 minutes. Oh, boy. It's so sketchy down here. We'll just go wherever it wants us to go. Wherever we're allowed to go. Is that a boss? No. The Volt Worm? Chat, front seat question. What is the German word for worm? Front seat question. German word for worm. I don't know if it's verm, but it's sure pronounced like verm. It's W-U-R-M, which I bet is pronounced verm. Except with a German accent. Oh, brother. Okay. No. I don't like this. This is cool. That's not cool. It's not cool. Okay, I think we want to heal. We're doing it, by the way. It's a boss battle. We're doing it. I think we want to heal during this attack. Ouch. 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 We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Ouch. I healed too late there. It's fine. Oh, God. I gotta tell you, this is one of the least pleasant sounding bosses in all of Silksong. Out of all of the bosses in Silksong, this might be the least pleasant sounding, just because of the static in the background. The crackle. Okay, we're gonna beat this thing first try. I've beaten Lace. You don't scare me. I was gonna say we're full health, full silk, but we are no longer that. I got it. Let's go. Oh, why is it glowing? That was cool. If I pick it up, is it going to shock me? Volt filament. Charged organ from a defeated Voltworm. Can be coiled around thread, imbuing silk skills with electric charge. Interesting. I'll never use that because I don't use silk skills. Very interesting. I will truly never touch that, by the way. 98%. Let's freaking go. Do you need to catch up on what silk skills are? Yeah. What's a silk skill exactly? Yeah. Silk skills? That must be a thing we never discovered in this game. By the way, I have to take it real quick. I have to talk to you guys really quickly about something as we figure out what the next hint is. Okay. Aren't we all... Can I get an 07 in chat for all of the stick drift that we experienced in the first part of this playthrough? We experienced so much stick drift in this playthrough, and I'm so happy that we're beyond that section of the thing. I have to give one more shout out to PB Tails and this controller that they sent me. In case you missed it, they sent me a chrome reflective controller. It's beautiful. It's so shiny. Ad? This is not an ad. I got sent it for free, and all I had to do was talk about my experience in an honest fashion. And I'm going to tell you honestly that I really love this controller. It's so shiny. They do send you a microfiber cloth to wipe it off. If I were you, I would consider not getting the chrome one because it will show a bunch of marks from your hands, and then you have to wipe it off with a microfiber cloth if you want to. However, you may remember when I first opened it on stream during a Silksong stream and got it plugged in, I was like, yeah, you're supposed to be able to remove the front and replace it with a colored, many different colored fronts. But I don't exactly know how to do it. Guess what, guys? It's pretty easy. You just pull it off. Oops. You just pull it off. The whole front just comes off. And then it's beautiful, by the way. And then you just chuck the new one on. It's magnetic. So now I'm playing with an orange controller. Doesn't that look so good? The underneath is really pretty. It's see-through. Anyways, this isn't an ad, but shout out to them for solving my stick drift and making it so that 70% of the people watching these videos don't get mad at me about my stick drift anymore. The controller's been really great, too. I just want to say. It's been really good. Not an ad. I wish it was. Okay. Gmo says Easter egg time. Hit me, Gmo. I'm ready when you are. Ready when you are. I think I like it better naked. I don't know. I mean, you could make it naked, but then you're just... I get it, you're horny, but... Go back to the Blasted Steps bench. Okay, I will. As soon as I play a little bit of a song real quick. Hi, Halbarad. Thank you so much for the help with you. Can we get some hearts in chat for Halbarad, who is currently here, but was one of the people who helped make this front seat stream possible? Thank you, Halbarad. But on what shall we blame our skill issues now? Now it's actually my skill. Okay, back to Blasted Steps bench, which is right here. We can heal, get plenty of silk. Equip Thief's Mark and visit Grindel. Okay. Who is in Blasted Steps, which makes sense. Thieves' Mark is in yellow. Shit. Symbol worn to identify oneself to fellow thieves. Gain extra rosaries from defeated enemies. I believe that I bought this from Grindel. I did. Okay, so this is a thing that I bought from Grindel. If you wear it and go visit the man, who does probably deserve to be slapped. Desperate times make for desperate customers. Let's get to trading. All you have is a rosary string. Give me. What you got is mine, love. What you got there, matey matey? What I take is what I got. Did you notice anything in the background? Were these guys not here before? Does he have his whole posse? Is that what's happening? The snitch flies didn't hide because you're wearing the thief's mark. Oh. So normally they hide really quickly when you walk in. And now they're just like, yeah, I'm a thief, so what? Let me check that real quick. Hi, Tony. How was your meeting? I did go to to Voltnest. Voltnest, it turns out, was probably the quickest area in the entire game. It was great, but man, was it short. We were there, we defeated it in one try. They also don't attack you in Bone Bottom if you're wearing it. Whoa. Okay. They should hide. Yep. They hide. That's cute. That's very cute. Very interesting. Okay, so we did add one boss to our list today, Voltverm. Done. All right. Gmo's typing our next hint. Did you get the small trivia about Voltnest? I don't think so. Hit me with it. Go for it, Tony. How many bosses did we one-shot in this game? Pale Stag, Voltverm, Moss Mother Duo, Garmond and Zaza, Broodmother. So 6 total. Not bad. The Voltnest area was seen in Memoriam. You just hadn't been there to recognize it? Wait, what do you mean? Like the same design, right? Like the design of the volts and the electricity? Like the same elements, right? Memoriam is a hodgepodge of a lot of areas in Pharloom. Bye, Evo. Thanks for being here. Okay, Garmond has another % for me. Do you remember which tool you're missing? I was missing one second. I was missing Curve Claw. I'm missing a craft metal tool from 12th Architect, I believe. I don't have written down what the name of it is, but I know that it costs 360 rosaries and a craft metal, and it is in it is from 12th Architect. I just don't remember what it's called. I believe I need to find a craft metal for it. Hi, I'm Hallow. How's it going? Finally made a Ryan stream after watching every VOD. Better late than never. Yo, welcome in. Holy cow. Tony says, I heard you say rosaries, or I heard you almost say rupees instead of rosaries. Yep, it's my daily struggle. By the way, we're going to read this real quick. Voltverm. Coiled nest of charged worms. Assaults intruders with bolts of crackling electricity. Barely a bug, possessing only basic thought, yet instinct alone proved enough to turn it deadly. Still missing something there, which is interesting, but... Okay, we're going. Gmo says, the craft metal is near where you got Clawline. Oh, Gmo. If only you knew me better than that. Gmo, where the hell did I get Clawline? Like, what area of the map? If you think I remember where I got Clawline at, brother... I don't know what pronouns you use, Gmo, but I'm gonna say gender neutral. Brother? I have no. Was it south? Was it far? Oh, brother. No. Was it north? You're killing me, Smalls. It's hard to hint it where it is without telling you. There's a craft metal somewhere. Was it north or south? Where did I get claw line? It's not Mount Fay, right? Mount Fay, I get the okay, let's process of elimination this shit. Mount Fay, I get the warm Fay down cloak. I got the cloak from someone else, but I get the warm the down part of it from Mount Fay. Clawline is an advanced weaver talent. Throw the Silksong needle like a harpoon and charge towards it. Is it like biowater? Halbrod says, side note, by the way, there is also Verdania stuff in Memoriam, but you had not seen that either before. A sign there says Verdania is lost forever. Oh, shit. That is a very interesting lore thing. A very interesting lore thing. Very interesting. Okay. Gmo's other hint is double, toil and trouble. Double, toil and trouble is like Shakespeare. Oh, yes, Shakespeare. Okay. Everyone's favorite Shakespeare play. Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Merchant of Venice. I need to go to Venice to find Clawline. Nailed it. Isn't double, toil and trouble Hamlet? No, it's Macbeth. Macbeth? Hamlet? Holy shit. Why can I not remember? Where the witches are from? Which one the witches are from? Guys, I have no idea where I got Clawline. I'm gonna need. It's not. Is it snail shamans? Yay or nay? I don't think so. They're kind of witches. A moss druid is not exactly a witch, but like kind of close. Oh, brother. Putrefied ducks. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cauldron is the hint. Forged on it? Wait. Hold up. I'm so... Wait. Hold up. This clue is crazy because I think it's... Cauldron is the hint. My immediate thought is Forge Daughter is standing over a cauldron, but she's not. She's standing over a forge. The Moss Druid is using a cauldron. It's in an area. Is it north or south? Cauldron. Is there a cauldron in this game that I'm not remembering? Hold up. Let me think. Is it the person who made me cursed? I don't think the person who made me cursed gets me... Oh, there's the cauldron. There it is. It's right on the fucking map. But that's where... Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yep, okay. That's where you get Clawline? Remind me how you get Clawline again. Actual front seat question, because I don't remember right now how I get Clawline. Let's go to Grand Bellway and go south of here, but... Front seat question. How do you get Clawline in this game? There's a statue in the cauldron that you claim. It's a silk skill. Well, I do know that. Contrary to what I said earlier, I am... Shit, that's the wrong one. I misclicked. I am aware that silk skills... What they are, vaguely. All right, we'll go to the cauldron. Okay. Let's do it. You found it where you very much did not find it for far too long. There's a bunch of lava navigation. Okay, here's the next fun thing. To get there, I have to do... My Grand Beltway is my least favorite. Trying to go south from Grand Beltway is one of my least favorite things to do. Because I never remember... I can't go down south here? But I can go around. But going around doesn't quite get me there. Shit. I knew it was coming at some point. Okay, go down, then left, right? Not that left. Taking the scenic route? I didn't think I was, but I'm trying. We're gonna get there. Sweet. We're in. Okay, apparently there is a craft metal in this area. I wonder if I can just buy it? The thing that's confusing to me is I can never remember which one 12th Architect is in terms of the marker. I think this is 12th Architect. Front seat question, chat. This marker is 12th Architect, yay or nay? That's what I thought. Okay. So I can't buy it. I probably need to find it in the cauldron. That's my assumption. So I think we're probably, mods, VIPs, tell me if I'm incorrect on this. I think we're probably just looking to explore thoroughly and see if that can net me the craft metal that I haven't found so far. Am I on the correct note there? Just so I don't waste everybody's time. We pogo on it, by the way. Yes, sorry. VIPs, can I get some confirmation on that? If you get a chance. Also, Halberod sent me a screenshot, which is of me reading about Verdania in Memoriam. It says containment fails, memory lost. Verdanian environment exceeded, destined to forget. That's what that was. That whole thing about being destined to forget an area was about Verdania specifically. That's crazy. That connection. That's cool. Thank you, Gmo. You plan on watching any lore videos? Not today. Definitely be up here to the left, right here. Nope, already been here. No lore videos today. I'm probably gonna save lore videos until I'm done with the DLC. Okay, we're exploring thoroughly. I think we've been down here before, but looking for extra areas. Oh, hello. Yep. I forgot the DLC was coming. Please, Team Cherry, soon. Yeah, I would love for it to be soon. Not too soon, because I did just finally... I want to relish in the finish line for like a day or two. But... Okay. We're looking, we're looking. I want the DLC, but if it comes out this month, I got no time. Do we know if there will be more than one DLC? I just know there's a DLC called Sea of Sorrow or something coming 2026. That's what we've been promised. Now, whether or not you believe that 2026 is an interesting question. So I think it kind of sort of depends on... It is Cogwork Wheel. Listen, could you tell me where I could get one? Because that's what I need, is to find out where I could get one. Ryan, let us know if you want to keep searching or need more info. For now, I'm good, but I would say potentially soon. Okay, if I go up, hold up, let me go up, then left, then through here. I think I've done all of this before. Sometimes these things drop if you hold on to them. We're gonna find it. Watch them release it on the same day as GTA 6 for maximum chaos. I have to admit that is a very funny idea. That is a really funny idea. There's a way down here, right? Like, wait, hold up. There is a way down. How do I get down? Pat, is there a way down right here? I can't remember. Front seat question, if so, how? No, yes? I think it might have used to be a way down where you used to you'd I can't speak. I think you used to be able to launch onto it and then drag it down maybe. But I don't think it currently works. Could be wrong though. Gmo gave me a hint, but I can click on it if I want to read it. I'm gonna read it. Go towards the claw line room, it's on the way. Joke's on you. I don't remember the claw line room. I bet it's this one. I kind of vaguely remember it now. It might be from the other side. Problem is to get there from all this shit. I think I gotta go around. Not that one. Oh my god. The cauldron still confuses me, even after all this time. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I actually have to go up here, then over. Anyone else? Just me? Other people are still confused by this, right? Ouch, that's lava. That's some hot shit. Ouch. That's actual lava. That's even more lava. Okay, love this. Love that for me. I got so mad trying to navigate this area. Ryan, what's up, One Happy Chipmunk? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We got some silk there. I killed you. If they ever hoped to keep their domain clean, what futility? Okay, you're dead. Okay, I'm gonna go up first. See where these rooms go. Silk, baby. Exclamation away in chat. I know today is weird with the way that this front seat stream is working, with like some occasional hints, some occasional not. But I appreciate you guys' patience. Ah! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. My thought here is if I kill a bunch of these guys, then I definitely have room to explore. That's the way up, I believe. I've always wanted to do this. Tama. We would have to have clawline to get to this part, so this is not it. It's the room below us, I'm pretty sure. Ouch. Ouch. Nice shot. Ah! They're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. That's a void. That's a void mass. I literally have 1 HP. Add one to the death counter. I'm not proud of that. I promise you. I tried to jump and it didn't want me to jump. So I'm sorry. That's on me. We can do this. How is he still like this? Listen, I am who I am, and I've always been who I am. At least with me, you know exactly what you're getting. Sorry, I meant to say stick drift. Ow! I like my streamers consistent. The worst part is I kind of want my silk. Good news is I do have a silk eater. F it. We'll absolutely be using that sucker right here. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're so scary. You're so scary. Die to the lava, please. I got him. Ouch. Chat. No! Have I been in this room before, chat? Yes or no? I'm sure I have, right? No? Yes. My assumption is yes, right? You want to know how you missed it? Yeah, that's my exact question. How did I miss it? I did the exact same thing. At least I'm not alone. You popped your head in and left. I was probably... Listen, you're going to blame me, but I'm going to blame chat. I was probably dealing with some sort of dumb opinion in chat. I'm going to blame an unnamed Twitch chatter who... No, there doesn't need to be someone specific. I'm just going to blame someone in chat. Shoot. I'm going to save and quit, actually, because I think I want to get back to my bench. You went in, the map marked it as done, and then you never went back. That is truly the problem. Not the problem, but one of the only downsides to this whole map system in this game is, like, you pop in, you pop out, you check it off the list. Carly says, I'm shocked he didn't immediately say it was me. Okay, now we can buy it. Our duty is long. We shall create it for you if you require it. Here's the question for me, though. This one looks like an upgrade to Sawtooth Circlet or whatever, but it must be its own tool. If it is not, we just got a Steam achievement for acquiring all tools. So we must have all of the tools. That's a completion percentage done. My service to you, Bugred. As it concludes, I must speak, confess. Long now have I felt my rotors slow their spin. My limbs lift weak. An ending is felt, coming, sudden, certain. Welcome. The poetry of Team Cherry. That last line is interesting because of the pattern it almost makes. It's a syllabic pattern, a syllable pattern. An ending is felt. That's singular syllable. Coming, sudden, certain, welcome. The punctuation is all over the is like not a pattern, right? It's a list. Coming, comma. Sudden, certain is a hyphenated word, which I love, that inventiveness. And then ellipses into welcome. So single syllable, double syllable, double syllable, double syllable, double syllable. That's cool. Almost a pattern, almost not. But not quite. Good stuff. Whatever fading you feel has not shown in your craft, master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken by time. I am the last final. The core remains to sustain the song. But no more architects tend to toil or build anew. Strange. For Pharloom eternal, states the directive cage. But how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This same's error. An end? An error. Welcome? Do you need our services even now? Our duty is long, but we shall create for you if you require it. 07's to 12th Architect. I think that's the last we'll see of them. In a game full of incredible dialogue, I love 12th Architects the most. 12th Architects is really good. Really good. Really good. Gmo says Easter egg time, go to another bench, then return to the architect. Some bench out of the area. Okay. Does white word count? To get there is a little bit of an annoying thing, but I can do it. I'm nervous, though, because my only assumption about how that would work is that... Oh, brother. Gmo says take the Ventrica. Okay. My assumption about what happens here is not a good one. I think this one takes you to the Ventrica. If something happens after you leave the area and come back, my assumption is that 12th Architect is done for. Let's find out. Hey, VIPs, how we doing on your list of things? Am I going too slowly? How are we doing on our list? Doing good? Thank you guys for the help. All right. Well, my expectation here is to see 12th Architect either dead or gone, most likely dead. If I'm being honest with you. They said welcome in terms of their own end twice during that last piece of dialogue. Yep. Shit. Literally, I said 07s. Literally 07s. The pristine core. Is this a memento? No. It's a shell shard mechanism. Oh, this is a lovely... Interesting. Pristine core. An intricate internal mechanism of a cogwork bug can be broken into individual shell shards for use in crafting. It's 220 shell shards. Wow. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces of shell shard. That's sad. Very sad. Who the hell breaks this? Never use it. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. I'm not a monster. I wouldn't break it. Sit on the bench there and get full silk. Equip Architect's Crest and Plasmium File. Wait, what? Gmo says it's Easter egg time. I like for Easter eggs if you give me just a really quick explanation, by the way. It's really like, hey, do exactly this. Because they're the things that are very hard to find. Do exactly this. Sit on a bench, equip this, equip that. Go from there. Okay, I will do that. 1 second. For the other stuff, I love hints and getting to try and discover it myself. But for the Easter eggs, absolutely. Give me very clear instructions. First off, let's try this. I want to see what this looks like, the cogwork wheel. It is a red tool. Oh, interesting. It rides along the ground. Oh, it just rides on whatever wall it's on. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. Let's keep it attached, I guess. Gmo says Plasmium Vial. I guess I can't keep it equipped, huh? And then, but first, Architect's Crest. Plasmium Vial. Sit on bench, get full silk. Plasmium Vial gets health beyond your natural limits. Architect's Crest lets you spend silk to rapidly craft new tools. Inject yourself fully. Okay. There's 6 extra health. Do a craft bind. And then keep injecting yourself. When you say do a craft bind, up plus B. Okay. Oh my God. Do a craft bind. Have you people not been watching this guy play? So when you say the place where I found the claw line. Okay, there is a limit. What? Whoa. I'm a little scared to move. I've gone full Zando and Xylotl. Zango, I should say. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, shit, fuck. Okay, well, hold on. Let me do it again. I want to... No, I want to experiment. So it's when you go above... No, hold up. Shit. Oh, I meant to go up. Damn it. I knew you were going to sit. I hit the wrong button. He forgot Craftbind already? Shut up. You're right. Shut up. Okay, now the question is, how does this work? Oh, Gmo just told me. Now you regen health. Is that how it works? You just regen health? I was going to go find something to try and fight. Hello, friend. You missed me. Not again. My... Cool. The downside is you have to use Architect's Crest. Is there a downside to this? I mean, if you sleep at a bench, it gets undone, but... Also, can you keep injecting? No, you can't inject any more than that. Is there a downside to this? The Architect Pogo is the downside? Yeah, exactly. Literally. I could die to so many spikes. Guys, I could hit so many spikes today. I hate Architects Pogo so badly. This is pretty cool. Wow. It's like Hive Blood, but good. It's like Hive Blood, but good is really funny. Yeah, I mean, it's like Hive Blood. Okay, here's my question. Here's my front seat question. Is this not just broken? It's just broken, right? Like, so my question is, why is it in the game if it's broken? I mean, you have to use Architect Pogo, but like, that's a small price to pay for... It forces you to use this specific crest, tool, etc. setup, so it limits you a lot. It doesn't limit you that much. I mean, you still get a blue, 2 yellow. You get 2 blue, 2 yellow. You have to use the specific Pogo, but you have 6 other tools you can apply. It's best for parkour. It's definitely best for something that where you aren't losing damage quickly, where you have time to heal, to regenerate, I should say. But that feels broken still, right? Zuma's, it's like Hive Blood, but good, is kind of how I feel. The thing about Hive Blood that was good about it is that it's not broken, right? Good as in, like, balanced. Very interesting. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that it's in the game. Last percent, hopefully. Area hint, I'd love to visit Burning Man. I'd love to visit Burning Man is the area hint. That's got to probably be Wisp. whatchamacallit? Is that wisp thicket? I don't know. It's not burning, man. Last percent. Let me think real quick. So we're at 99%. We are missing the mask shard. Demo, front seat question. Does your hint mean Does your hint mean wisp thicket? Yes. I keep looking over at Discord and then looking over at Twitch and seeing Gmo here instead. Hell yeah. Okay. Thank you. I would have never beaten the crust gauntlet without that blue overdose. Artifice says it's really good, but it's slow as hell. Answer me honestly, Ryan. Would you run that into Lost Lace? I mean, I wouldn't right now because the only pogo that I want to use is the Wanderer pogo. But if I wasn't tied to that pogo, then maybe. I don't know. I mean, right now I wouldn't use anything else because I'm only... Right now I would run nothing other than the setup that I have to beat Lost Lace because I am only comfortable on Wanderer pogo, on X-Tool weighted belt, for instance. I wouldn't ever take that off right now because it's... You got to take the bad with the good. I'm just saying, compared to Hive Blood, it seems like there's way more good than bad with this way to like overload on plasma. I didn't think Architect's Crest was that bad. Okay, anyways. All right. So, we need to get to Wisp Thicket, which is south of the Cauldron, but kind of in a complicated way, or north of Greymoor in a way that I feel really comfortable with because I had to run through there for the courier supply. So let's go Greymoor and go from there. Highblood is trash except for one very important exception. Highblood is not a... Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hive Blood is trash except for one very specific situation. But I think I would prefer Hive Blood not be broken. I think I would prefer it to be trash. Okay, we're up from here, but I think we take the elevator. Hive Blood is free. Overload costs a lot of shards. But hear me out. At this point of the game, shards are just a time investment. I have nothing else to spend my rosaries on as far as I know other than shards. So I've got 4 times 120 is 480. 7 times 60 is... 7 times 6 is what again? Hold up, quick. Somebody do some quick math. 420? So that's 900 shards. 900 rosaries plus the 450 here. So I've got 1,400 rosaries to spend on shards. I've got 7 times 8, 560. I've got more I've got shards and nothing to spend my money on other than shards, right? I could even break this thing if I really wanted some. I guess the thing I'm really saying for me personally is like, here's the thing I liked about Hive Blood being trash except for in one specific location. Even in that one location, it's not broken. In Path of Pain, Hive Blood is really useful for giving you a little bit of forgiveness on an otherwise very difficult thing. It's a single tool you apply that has a very specific use case. It's not broken in that use case, but it is decent at that thing. The thing that a little bit, not like concerns me, but just like kind of bums me out a little bit about the like architect and plasmium vial thing in this. Ryan, talk while you walk. I can't. My brain can only do. I know. No, I can't. I can't. Let me talk through it and then we'll go. I promise. If you want, just type some more hints in the chat and I'll get to them when I get to them. But let me talk. The thing that Hiveblood accomplishes is it doesn't make you do the entire Path of Pain in one run, in one set of health. You get to, if you take it slowly enough, masterfully, master every part of the Path of Pain. A very optional, very difficult thing, etc., etc. The part of this that I think I'm struggling with Architect plus Plasmium Vial is that it feels like the type of thing, whether or not it is this type of thing, it has the vibes of the type of thing where you're like, you find it on Reddit and it's like, oh my God, broken crest / tool setup that lets you conquer this part of the game, you know, or like make this part of the game easy. Now, I guess the real question is, how early can you get Architect's Crest and how early can you get Plasmium Vial? Front seat questions for those two things. To me, the Plasmium Vial plus Architect thing feels like a major help that has many potential uses, not a kind of it feels broken in a positive way instead of broken in a bad way. In a way that just makes me like in this, and I'm not saying everyone should be this way, but in a similar version of like, if I loaded up on Cogflies and I loaded up on Wisp Thicket or Wisp Fire Lantern, I wouldn't be feeling as positive about my experience. That's all. Architect is Act 2, middle of Act 2. Act 1 for Plasmium. It's not super early, but it's not super late. And I do think it has more potential uses than Conquering Path of Pain, which was the only thing Hiveblood was really good for. Like, Hiveblood never made me feel like, well, there's an easy way out if you want to take it. I'm not, like, hung up on it. If you use it, that's fine with me. I'm not, like, Team Cherry made a grave mistake and this game is only a 7 out of 10. But I am, like, I don't think that these are exactly one-to-one in a way that might be suggested. That's all. You should end this stream by doing Lost Lace on Plasmium. I don't think we have that kind of time, but I am down if you want. All right, so I think there is a final percentage over here. It's got to be a Mask Shard. Gmo posted something in our Discord. Gmo, is that a hint that I should read, or is that something I should avoid? I kind of want to go to the right first, but I don't really know. Maybe this build is why IGN gave it a 9. That's the answer if you need it. Okay. All right, let's go find this Mask Shard. Rest here so that we don't have to stay here. We'll look for secrets first. We get the chance to explore here. I should have put on different tools for this place. Ryan, are we allowed to mention other regular, not Easter egg combinations of crest plus tools that are similarly broken as part of this discussion, or is that considered spoilers / backseating? That's a great question. I think I'm interested in hearing what you all view to be or what I may not realize are. Is it that simple? Nope, that's a bone scroll though. Ouch. There's also a character here. This suggests that I never actually made it up this high. Are we hearing the lava burbling in the background? I'd say go for it. What's your favorite broken crest slash tool slash silk skill build? I'd love to have this conversation, because here's the thing. I think even if I knew about it, I probably wouldn't use it if it was actually broken, because you know me. I don't even want to use Wisp Fire Lantern because I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea. Poison plus Cogflies, that makes a lot of sense. You don't have to do the actual Injector Band. Never heard of it before. Poison plus Cogflies. You don't have to do the damaging, but you still get to do the poison damage. Cogflies plus poison, especially with Architect, can kind of just play the game for me. So you're telling me you could technically put Cogflies on, put poison on, put Architects on, put Plasmium Vial on, and all you have to do is stay alive long enough for your health to regenerate while the Cogflies do the actual damage to you? Yeah, Hive Blood and Plasmium Architect are the exact same level of broken, definitely. I will beat Lace with that setup. I will absolutely do it. And I think at this point we have to do it at the end of stream. I'm mostly kidding. But it uses 800 shards in one battle. What do I care? I've got 5,000. I don't, but you know what I mean. Then you put on Ascendant's Grip and hang in a top corner of a boss room and you win everything. That's interesting. Wanderer's Crest plus Druid's Eye. I use those two already. Plus Multibinder plus Injector Band. You can pretty much tank any damage and just hit mindlessly. So the really funny thing about what you just described is that's basically my method minus Injector Band. So I think what you've just described is get a lot of silk from Druid's Eye because you take damage. Use Multibinder to heal twice. Or to heal for 4 health every time. Use Injector Band to make it fast. That's basically what I do already. That's funny. You do need heavy belt though. Weighted belt to keep you steady. I will say, if there is one part of my if there's 2 parts of my Silksong playthrough that were heavily influenced by Hollow Knight, obviously all of it, right? Because what does that even mean? But at the end of Hollow Knight, I realized during front seat streams and during Pantheon attempts that weighted belt is or heavy belt. What's it called in Hollow Knight? Chat, front seat question. What's the thing called in Hollow Knight that doesn't let you move when you hit things? What's that called? Steady body. I learned that steady body is wildly important because when you don't have to move and you stay exactly where you are and you can just keep hitting, your DPS increases like crazy. And so when I saw weighted belt in this game, I was like, I bet that is worth using because it was way worth it in Hollow Knight, despite the fact that I didn't think so at first. The other thing from Hollow Knight that I got was, oh yeah, I should just be pogoing shit. Yeah, I should just be pogoing shit. I hate steady body and weighted belt. Why? I used cross stitch plus volt filament a lot. So volt filament I know. Cross stitch is the one that is parry? Dog, I don't know that I've ever done this on purpose. Other than maybe once. It's so good. Uh-oh. I don't know where this is. Fuck. Okay, I gotta find this thing. Threadstorm is my go-to silk skill. Threadstorm is the one that is the circle around you, right? Yeah. Does anyone use Rune Rage? I'm really curious about that one. Silk Spear feels like a more costly claw line, which I don't. Claw line is so good, why devote a second slot to it? Rune Rage is pretty awful. Cool. Pale Nails. I like the dash silk skill. Sharp Dart. Okay, I need to find a place out of here, but I am a little... Shit. What if it's to the right over here? I don't think it was in that last section, but... Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. I think we've probably been to the end of this area. I just don't know. Oh, fuck me. No, I haven't been over here. Holy shit, did I just never come to either side of this? I just never came to either side of Wisp Thicket. Didn't get the relic or the thing. Holy shit. Wow. Do you want to know the approximate damage difference between things? No. I don't like the actual number. I like not knowing the numbers. Thanks for asking. That's our final mask. Wow. Hornet at full strength. 100%, by the way. 100%. We finally made it. 100% completion. Look at that. Oh, baby. I'm sad. That's breakable. That's breakable. That's... Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay. I was like, hold up. Wait up. Wait up. Popped my head in and then left. Now you can defeat Lace again for the Steam achievement. Is it a Steam achievement to defeat Lace once you're at 100%? To beat the game at 100%? Maybe we ought to go try Cogflies plus Poison. All right, mods, or VIPs, what do we got next? Flamin' Hot Hearthian wants me to gift a sub. Do you want me to gift it to somebody in particular or randomly? Wow, that's exciting. Like I said, a little sad. We have every tool. What's your best underrated tool, chat? What's your best, what's your hot take on a tool that more people should be using? Snitch pick? Wait. This is the one that... You get more money from people, right? Claw lining does extra damage. Volt filament. Really? But that's because you guys use, like, silk skills and stuff. Mirrors with Witch Crest is crazy. All right. Flaming Hot Hearthian wants to gift a sub out. I will give a sub out right now. Thank you for the gift.
This motherfucker.
All right, VIPs, what's next? What's next on our list? That's the completion percentages. Is there anything else you wanted to me to see? God, Witchcrest, I don't know that I could do it. But now that you're here, now that I'm here, I kind of want to, and I shouldn't because I shouldn't. But I'm a little bit like, what if I beat the game on every single crest? I'm just waiting for a Pantheon situation, a God Home situation. Can you tell? Jimo says, Final missing boss plus Easter eggs. All right, hit me with it. Final missing boss. One more boss. That's exciting. Once you start using Sharp Dart, you never go back. Okay, I'll do my best right now to experiment a little bit with some other stuff. This is the dash one, right? How do you use the soak skill again? RB. I'm kidding. My thing was there. My thing was there. I don't know what you mean, Gmo. Do you know how to taunt? I taunt chat, especially like Carly specifically, pretty often. I would say I taunt Tony a good amount, probably. Look at your control. Oh, you meant controls in here? Press down on right stick. This I have seen before. That I didn't know that was called taunting, but we have done that before. I found that early in the playthrough. Uses silk. Garama. Switch to Beast Crest. If you say switch to Injector Band again, I'm gonna ban you. I'm just kidding. Okay. Are they different for each one? Whoa. Are they different for each one or just for that one? That's cool. That's so cool. Wait. That's what I just had. Reaper? Okay. So it's just Beast? Wow. Just Beast is different? That's funny. Oops. There you go. Weird. Got 'em all. Equip throwing rings. Oh! Ushanka. Whoa. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm spamming it. Poshanka. 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 Amazing. Amazing. Really good. Can you Poshanka to your girlfriend? That's the least of my worries. Poshanka. Okay, Tony says the next hint is once more visit new. There is something to see. Are you completely sure that you're ready? Okay. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that I'm ready. I looked over at chat and somebody said I Poshanka'd my girlfriend last night. That's so weird. I also Poshanka'd your girlfriend last time. I'm so sorry. I really, really, really didn't want to, but I didn't want to say that. But sometimes the jokes just make themselves. Ooh.
No.
What if you ancient
No.
come here to rest? The scroll's so heavy with beautiful beasts.
Ulamuno.
Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand, Nu has seen it, a single bug watching and waiting. Okay. I think this is the thing that Cassie accidentally sent in our message earlier. Is this what you guys wanted me to look at, Tony? You're totally good, Cassie. You're totally good. Do not feel bad. I appreciate you so much for your help on this. You did nothing wrong. The edge of those lands swept by wind and sand. Nu has seen it, a single bug watching, waiting. Too scared was Nu to crawl close, for fear it would wake, and its big blade might mark this perfect shell.
Mushka.
For the journal's sake, you should seek the bug, up on edge, through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. A hard find, that one, but Nu is not worried. She knows your adult cunning will see you there quick. Through tall tunnel... I think we're talking like here, if I had to guess. Crust, tall tunnel, but could also be ish over here. I'm not sure. Let's go there. I had such a hard time with this. I had to Google in the end. Pashanka, by the way. Hi, Tub. How's it going? All right, let's go over to Blasted Steps and go from there. News line about cut them with your savage adult heart is still one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Nu is always so sassy. She can get away with it because she's a child, but... rest here real quick. Hi, Dan the Man. I've only ever watched you on YouTube. It's my first time watching you live. Hi, welcome. Welcome in. How are you today? Ouch. Okay, Sharp Dart is broken. Is the volume really loud for you guys right now, or is that just my headphones? The game volume's super loud today, or am I tripping? It's a bit loud. The problem with Hallownest is if you ever turn the music down, people go like, yo, what? Turn that shit back up. All right, we'll turn it down a little bit. All right, so I think we might be on the right track over here, but let's go find out. Pashanka, by the way. Sometimes you just got a Pashanka. All right, guys, while I go try and find this, I just want to give one really quick shout out to somebody who might be watching today. Hi, Lucas. If you're watching this, I hope you're having a good time. Hi, Lucas. I'm pretty sure Tony's son Lucas is watching the stream today, which means that I should probably be on my best behavior. Oh, I whiffed. It's fine. We made it. Exclamation Lucas in chat. Okay, give me my silk back. I need it. Ah! I keep trying to jump off, and for some reason I'm messing it up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Wait. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. He just squealed with laughter from the other room. That's so cute. That's so cute. Is it good if I recommend a game? Sure, absolutely. It's a little different than other games you play, but I think you'll like it. You can recommend it, absolutely. I do not know if I'm on the right track here, but on the other hand, why not try? Hey, VIPs, would you guys happen to have the text from New available that you could put in chat so that I could see it again? I'm so weak. Halbrod says I can't actually see if no one told you the regular taunt boosts your needle damage for a short time. The ring taunt boosts ring damage. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Ooh, I don't know that I'm in the right spot. Well, and I can't read that anymore now. It boosts it for the next hit. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand, New has seen it. A single bug watching, waiting. It mentions a big blade as well. But then it mentions this tall tower. For the journal's sake, seek the bug up on edge through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. Up on edge. Is the thing that I'm looking for actually in the Blasted Steps region? Chat, front seat question. Okay. Is it in the Sands of Carrick region? Front seat question. Yay or nay? We're going to find this sucker. Yes. Okay. Checks out. I don't think I'm reading it incorrectly. I don't know if I'm in the right spot, though. Up on edge. I'm one shot. Okay, let me find this message again so I can read it again. I'm going to post it in the chat so I can read it. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand. To me, that suggests Blasted Steps. Near the edge. New has seen it. A single bug watching, waiting. Too scared was New to crawl close for fear it would wake. Its big blade might mark this perfect shell. For the journal's sake, seek the bug up on edge. Edge of what? Through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. Am I looking for a tunnel I have not set foot in yet, chat? Front seat question, yes or no? Yes. Okay. Very interesting. A hard find, that one. But New is not worried. She knows your adult cunning will see there quick. The only other thing I'm thinking is, where was it? Here? Maybe here or here? I have always thought there's something here, but I can't find it. So it's possible if I go here, then up the tunnel, then up a tunnel, I land there. Currently, I do not see a tunnel that I have never seen before. But let's go take a quick look and just keep going. Okay, where's that go? Maybe? I have not enough health, and I'm really bad at pogoing right now, and I don't know why. Dan says, I suggest Prison Architect. Gotcha. What do you like about Prison Architect? I think I've seen somebody play that game before. Actually, I can't remember. What's the name of the game that Jacksepticeye played back in the day where you have to, like, escape out of a prison? Fuck. Sounds like a good time for Lifeblood cheese. I'm in trouble. I'm about to die. This is that one that goes up here, up here. Yep. Oh boy, that's just what I needed. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Couple deaths. Oh, the escapists. Gotcha. That was a long time ago. So that's not the same game you're talking about then. All right, chat. There's 2 levels to Blasted Steps. Kind of. Help me out. Do I need to be on level 2 to find what I'm looking for? On level 1? Or neither? This is 1. This is 2. Front seat question. 1, 2. Neither. Do I need to be somewhat close to this yellow marker? Front seat question. Did you already forget the previous answers? No, Robert the Lobster. I know that I need to be in Sands of Karak, but the message starts by saying something about sand and wind, you sassy motherfucker. I'm sorry. Lucas is watching. I'm so sorry. We answered this. Hey, take a deep breath. I'll talk to you like I talked to my 2-year-old. Take a deep breath. It's okay to have big feelings. But what Miss Rachel teaches us is we need to sniff the flowers, blow out the candles. I'm working my process. Sorry, Tony. I really shouldn't have used that word. My bad. Okay. I'm working the process. It says sand and wind. Unfortunately, I probably ought to go get my freaking silk now, too. Yeah, don't use the word process. Exactly. That's the word I meant. Gmo has given me a spoilered message in chat. Gmo, is that the answer or is that a hint? I had to look this one up. I don't know how you're supposed to find it naturally. A couple different people said that. It's the answer. Okay. We could do hot or cold. Let's do some hot or cold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. How hot or cold is my silk to where I need to go? Hot or cold? Hot, boiling, scorching? Okay. Cool. That's a good news. That's good. That's a good start. Ah! Please get me out of here. Please get me out of here. Oh, I made it. Okay, we know how to do this part, so that's good. It'll go left here. Okay, we killed that thing. I think it might be literally up right here. Yep, there's a gap right there. Let's fucking go. Rob the Lobster's out here like, but we already answered the question. It's in Sands of Carrick. I'll get there. Give me some time. I'll get there. Robert. All right, let's find what's here. That's a boss. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Is it a big worm? I don't know if it's a big worm. They said a big blade, which makes me a little bit scared. Pushanka, by the way. Hello. Who are you? Wake up. Your big blade, a solitary figure in the winds and sand. Oh, boy. Okay. How do you wake you up? Pogo? Bounce on it? That doesn't work. For the journal's sake, seek the bug. A hard find. Yep, that'll do it. Whoa. Watcher at the Edge. Welcome in. Watcher at the Edge. It's a great title. I think it shares a design with some of the bugs we've seen earlier, but I'm curious to see what this is about. All right, let's do it. Oh, boy. That's a big blade. Nothing my Pogo can't beat. I'm dead. You hit me for 2, it looks like. Okay, we're going. You also parry pretty well. That's gonna hurt. I think we do want to Pogo this as much as possible. Pogo and claw. Ouch. And claw line. Oh, boy. 1 health. I don't have the health for this. Okay. I need to get out. Oh, boy. If I get hit once more, I'll have the silk needed to heal. The problem is I will also be dead. Oh, no. Heal me. Ah, thank you. Okay, we can still bring this back. Ouch. Oh, I knocked him off the edge. He took a lot of damage. Okay, Clawline was great there, but I need to save heals. Look at all that damage. Oh, boy, I'm nearly dead again. No, that's going to kill me. Shit. Dang it. Oh, baby. Okay, knocking it off the edge is surprisingly fun. Really cool. All right, Mods, you want to run a prediction? Ryan, before you try again, I want to show you something. Go for it. Stats from Retsum. Oh, shit. Okay. Go for it. Yeah, let's do it. Hold up 1 second. Death count is actually at 618, by the way. Speaking of Retsum. Thank you, Retsum. I'm sorry I'm so bad at hitting a button when I die. I have apparently been so incorrect so many times. Every single time that I wanted to hit the death counter, I have messed up. All right. Apparently, we have a bunch of amazing statistics and graphics from Retsum. And you can make this a long prediction, Carly, if you have a chance, because we have a lot of time I have some stuff to go over. Okay. Retsim says, deaths. My man right there, by the way. 34 times to Spikes, 32 to Scarguard, 30 to Lost Lace, 29 to Scar Singer Carmelita. 2 minutes to predict our next attempt on Watcher on the Edge, by the way. Prediction is live right now. Go for it. One last prediction. 21 to Savage Beastfly the second, 20 to Widow, 18 Last Judge. Oh, it should have been so much less than 18 for Last Judge. 18 for Tormented Trobio. It should have been more to Trobio. I would have been so happy to keep fighting. 17 to Bell Eater is not a small number. 17 to Sister Splinter. 615 as of prior to today. If you put on Injector Band, I'll go all in on blue. You better vote pink then. Hazards. Deaths continued. 96 inside of the Underworks. Wait. Total 1,013. This can't be deaths. This has to be damage? Like running into a hazard, like a spike or something? Damage to spikes, lava / other. Okay. So 96 in Underworks, 94 in Blasted Steps. That many for Blasted Steps? I really don't feel like Blasted Steps is that hard. Why am I taking that much damage there? Oh no. That's rough. That's rough. Sands of Karak, I believe, because that thing is very hard to... It's very hard to progress through there. Took 8 damage an hour, or 8 hazards an hour. Hearts in the chat for Retsim. Major little into hearts in the chat for Retsim. Our official death count keeper and keeper of lots of stats. Shortest time between deaths was 35 seconds in episode 6. Longest time, 33 hours. I understand. Okay. I was like, 3 minutes. The longest time between deaths, 3 minutes. I was like, I know I have talked more than that. 3 hours and 35 minutes between episode 89 and 92. We died 22 times in episode 79. 30 straight to Lost Lace. Amazing. Jab wants to give Frake a sub. I got you. Predictions. Guys, look. It pays to believe. This is what we're learning here.
This motherfucker.
49 times, believers won a bunch of money. As long as we don't look at the right-hand side of the screen, you would find that believers won. Overall, hold up. They only, okay, actually stats. They only won 14% of the time, but they won more shats overall than disbelievers did. By 500,000. Because of literally that single prediction about Ryan beating Raging Conchfly or what? No, it couldn't have been this one. It could have been, it was the more recent one, right? The Lost Lace one? Wait. What was Polar's prediction on? 150K? That was a Nihilith. There was a big upset on Ryan beating Flea Bounce in 10 minutes. I remember losing 40K to Conchfly. Upset is winning with the lowest percentage. 0.8%. Amazing. I can't believe you looked at the prediction data too. Oh, this is interesting. Crests. 78.2% of the time was spent in Wanderer Crest. 9% of the time in Reaper Crest. all the way down to 3 minutes total inside of Shaman Crest. Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. Least shocking stat of all time. That's amazing. That's amazing. Retsim, thank you for putting those. Did you design those graphics? Those are beautiful. Those are truly beautiful. Really beautiful designs. Beautiful, like, beautiful blue versus pink. Beautiful, you know, just like the font, everything. That's really, really well done. We can hold the last 3 for a bit, not to... There's more! Oh, shit! I didn't even see him, dude. No, we're looking at him right now. We will do one more boss attempt today, but... Unfortunately, I have to get out of here at 3:30-ish today. 3:30. But... Oh, I didn't even see that there were more stats. Sorry. There's 3 more. Oh, Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. Whoa. God, this is cool. Okay. Act 1. Pharloom. We died to Scarguard. That was Act 1. My God. Widow. Last Judge. 185 deaths. 6.3 deaths per hour. 6.4 deaths per hour. Spent a lot of time in Reaper. Although we did discover Wanderer and get out of there. 23% of our time was spent in Act 1. And I said wrong button 22 times. What do you freaking mean? I said wrong button 22 times. Those are low numbers. Low numbers. Lost 690 rosaries. Nice. Times 10. All right, now we compare to Act 2. 44% of time. So that means Act 3 is 32% of time. That checks out. Act 2 is always the longest in storytelling. In Act 2, 4.3 deaths per hour. So we objectively got a lot better. What is Act 3 in terms of death per hour? 4.72. Okay, and then we got worse again. We got better, and then we got worse again. So that's fun. We hit wrong button 43 times during Act 2. 38 times during a much shorter Act 3. I lost 1,300 rosaries in almost 1,400 in Act 2. Wow. Favorite crests, Witch, 37 minutes. You got better and then the game got harder. It's true. $66 memory deaths in Act 3. Barely lost any rosaries. Dang, this is dope. 54 black threaded deaths. This is really cool. 4 hours in Cursed Crest, and half of that was in Biowater. Half? Probably 3/4 of that was in Biowater. Most of the time I spent Cursed was in Biowater. That's really funny. Remember that? God, I do. That was a terrible time. That was a funny time? I think you're seeing it with rose-tinted glasses. Oh, no. I was going to try and farm Silk here before we go fight. Why do I do this every time? How do you get out of that part? I think you have to claw line him is the key. And even then, I'm still not getting out of here. Dang. I'm doing something wrong. Sorry, I'm also getting a text message I need to look at real quick. Oh my God. Can I tell you guys a quick little story? It has been the worst week possible to be a cross-country coach. So I coach middle school cross-country. It has been so stormy and hot and both things at once this week. And we have not run outside. It's Thursday. We have not run outside at all. We ran inside Monday, Tuesday, canceled practice on Wednesday. And the reason I have to leave in just a second is that I have to go to cross-country practice. And I still may not make it because we still might have to cancel it. My God, that is such a hard jump to make. Okay, anyways, I made the jump. I'm here. I don't have enough health, but we'll figure it out. One more attempt. I jumped right into the spike. Just, I want to go home. Like I said, Sands of Karak, I get it. I totally get it. I'm going to farm you for Silk, and definitely not the other way around. Damn it. If I die, it'll be fine. Okay, well. If I die, I could have at least restarted with more health. Now, I have 6 health, and that's it. Oh, boy. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. There's our Silk. 10 health. That's much better. Ouch. Let's get you off the edge. We're doing it. What'd the prediction look like, by the way? Lots of belief? Great, Pogo. I think we truly need to Pogo this guy because otherwise he blocks it. Ow! God, I am focused. Oh, you can change directions. I don't like that. He can swing twice and then change the direction of his third hit. Meaning I thought I was good, but I wasn't good. Ouch. Can I run in here? Oh, you can go in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My alarm went off. I'm gonna die! That was so unfortunate. We're in trouble. We're dead. We can still claw this back. Don't want to get hit with an uppercut. Oh, boy. Okay, that's a stun. Good heal. Can still claw this back. 3 health. I have to be so careful with my health. I'll be so careful here. I went the wrong way. Oh, boy. No! Listen, I'd be lying if I tried to say that I was proud of that attempt, but The best gift of all, we have a Silksong boss to continue fighting. We have another boss to continue fighting tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'm pretty positive that we will stream Silksong tomorrow, but I do think there's a chance that that isn't the case. I'll post about it in Discord either way. Probably we will stream Silksong tomorrow. So 12 p.m. here Eastern time, and we'll continue tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Can we get one more round of hearts for all of the people who helped come up with the hints and the list of things to do for today? Shout out to Gmo, Cassie, Halbarad. Shout out to Tony. Thank you guys. More to see, but okay. That's gonna have to do it. I got a call right there. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.